Welcome back everyone. This past week we got a lot of news coming out from Valve. The first piece, they released patch 7.24b. The patch brings a lot of nerfs to items and heroes. One of the biggest items used in the past qualifier was the Diffusal Blade. They reduced the mana burn from 50 to 40. On the hero side, the big ones are Lifestealer decreasing his movement speed from 140 to 130. Nyx Assassin's Impale stun duration. It's been rescaled by 0.2 and this will affect how it will combo with the Meteor Hammer stun. Another hero that was picked too often was Snapfire. They nerfed the Cookie stun duration as well as the Mortimer Kisses damage. Now onto the biggest piece of news that came out from Valve. Back on February the 3rd, we reported that Valve is bringing a new structure for the Dota Pro Circuit season leading up to the International 11. This time they revealed the structure to it. Valve is calling it regional leagues. There will be 6 leagues representing each region we have right now. There will be 3 seasons within the year. At the end of each season, it will culminate into a major tournament with the best teams from the world. Then at the end of the year, it will conclude with the International. The new DPC format has structure to support Tier 2 and Tier 3 teams. Each region will have 16 teams and 2 divisions, 8 teams in the upper division and 8 teams in the lower division. At the end of each season, the bottom 2 teams of the upper division will be relegated into the lower division, and the top 2 teams from the lower division will be promoted into the upper division. The bottom 2 teams from the lower division will be replaced by the 2 new teams from the open qualifiers. Each season, every region will have a prize pool of 280,000 USD, and they are spread accordingly. Valve has also provided a breakdown for the prize and DPC point distribution for us. They also laid out the schedule for the upper and lower divisions. Each region will play 3 days a week and each slot represents a best of 3 series. All times are in Pacific Standard Times. For the first season, Valve will distribute the upper and lower division, and if there are slots left empty, they will be played in the qualifiers. Teams will need to declare their region. A team needs at least 3 players from the region they are declaring. A team can use a stand-in for only up to 4 matches, and they cannot be competing in the upper division, only in a lower division or not competing at all. Rosters are locked until the end of the season. Any roster changes between seasons will incur a 15% penalty on the current team. For the major, it will continue with a $500,000 USD tournament with DPC points. Europe and China will have 4 slots. North America and Southeast Asia will have 3 slots. The CIS region and South America will have 2 slots. As for the format, the top teams from each region will directly advance to the major playoffs. The second place team from each region will be playing in group stages, and the third and fourth place team from each region will play in a wildcard playoff. Do note that only EU and China can have a team from their third and fourth place to join the major wildcard, while NA and SCA will only have third place teams. CIS and South America will have neither. The wildcard format will have 6 teams play in a best of 2 round robin tournament. The top 2 teams will advance into the group stages while the bottom 4 teams will be eliminated. The group stage format will have 8 teams playing in a best of 2 round robin. The top 2 teams will advance into the playoff upper bracket, and the 3rd to the 6th team will go into the playoff lower bracket. The bottom 2 teams are eliminated. And for the playoff format, it will be a 12-team double elimination. The upper bracket will consist of the first place teams from each region along with the group stage winners. The winner of the major will win 200,000 USD and 500 DPC points. The second place will win 100,000 USD and 450 DPC points. The money has a bit of a gap, but the point distribution is perfect. To qualify for the International hasn't changed. The top 12 teams with DPC points are automatically qualified. The remaining slots will be determined by the 6 regional qualifiers. Valve has also laid out the dates for all 3 seasons in the 2020-21 DPC season. The first major will be in December, the second will be in March, and the last one will be at the end of June. Season 2 will be shorter to accommodate for the Chinese New Year. Alright, that's a lot of info to take in, so take a deep breath, and if you need a reminder how it works, come back to the video anytime. This past week, Valve has sent an email and tweeted out to any organizers interested in hosting one of the major and the International 2021. There are some strict restrictions. The major needs to have at least 3 days with an audience. The major stream needs to have an English, Russian, Chinese, Spanish, and Portuguese stream. The VODs need to be uploaded onto the official Dota 2 YouTube channel within 2 hours of the day's conclusion. For the regional leagues, the organizers must commit to 140,000 USD per season and Valve will match it. The organizers have to bid for the upper and the lower division. Valve does not want separate organizers running it. They also want different organizers running the 3 seasons. They want a full in-studio production for the upper division. If any organizations are watching this and you can accommodate for all of this, send Valve a proposal and good luck. Let's go back to the roster movements for this season. Last week we reported Fighting Pandas needed one more player for their minor run. Well, this week they have officially added Maurice KheZu Gutman on the team for the minor run. For Gambit Esports, who benched Daniel GPK Scooten for refusing to bootcamp for the LA Major, is now back on the active roster. And finally, the group stages has been set for the minor on March 5th. In Group A, we have Business Associates, Forzi, Team Aster, and Boom Esports. In Group B will be Alliance, No Ping Esports, Gambit Esports, and Fighting Pandas. Thanks for joining us, and if you haven't subscribed, do so. It's free. We'll see you after the minor.